Flynn comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Trent. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots. And for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Ogden against Boucher. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another 3 for Portland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Flynn. And that one drops for him.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Flynn against Grant. And here's Sharp. Back to Grant. It's blocked. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
The Trailblazers making... a switch here, and he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 4. Trent passes to Boucher, kicks to Flynn. 3-pointer. Boucher's shot is off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Trent. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
Here's Sharp. Good work defensively by Trent. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the street. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Henderson. Sweet little floater. Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Siakam against Grant. Siakam's shot is off.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Grant outside. Pass to Kamare with the drive. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And the Raptors making a change here. Coloco's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Walker's checked in for Grant. Passes it to Anunoby. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Walker. Good D by Siakam.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The 3 from Barnes. It's deflected.
And what Scoot lacks in size, he makes up for with activity and athleticism on the defensive end.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Koloko. Koloko's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Flynn. Raptors moving the ball around. There's Siakam. The pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Over Sharp. Anunoby, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Henderson dishes to Williams. Pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Raptors trail by 4. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Back to Siakam. The shot missing. Walker with some nice D. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Kamare. Covered by Barnes. Henderson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hurdle is checked in for the Raptors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Simons in for Sharp. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates. He reads books on self-improvement. And he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure. So I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
French checked in for the Raptors. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Scoot Henderson. Here's Barnes. The shot from the low post is good. Barnes has got 7 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Trent finds Barnes. Pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poeltl. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. He's got 8.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Poeltl knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And Ayton throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Brogdon against Schroeder. It's over Brogdon.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
Brogdon with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Scotty Barnes. And the pass to Simons. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone.
Well, when you combine good anticipation skills with real length, it is what makes Porter so dangerous picking up steals.
It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 11. Porter inside. Defended by Thibault. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And it's Simons missing.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. He dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Trent with it, now guarded by Ayton. Trent can't hit.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Ayton against Trent. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Raptors trail by 13. Now Flynn. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Brogdon against Flynn. Now, here's Thibault. Not a lot of room. That's a 2 from Simons. The wing jumper off target. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Boucher passes to Flynn. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 11. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Simons against Trent. It's good. Trent's got 6 points. Simons surveying the D. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
At the end of the clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And gentlemen, your Raptors Youth Dance League.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. It's been quite a night so far for him. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent could sustain the game.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
His men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Henderson. Down low, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Raptors trail by 13. Schroeder outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Schroeder against Henderson. The shot's good. Henderson's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
From about 16, jump shot is good. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Henderson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Offside Williams. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the contact on Pirtle pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
The Raptors making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Ogden's checked in.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting for Portland.
He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of him.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors are able to retain possession here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense is right there. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. can get out and put pressure on in transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Here's Anunoby. Misses the layup.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Brogdon outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Flynn's checked in for Toronto. Here's Koloko. Nothing on the board. Raptors moving the ball around. And the dunk by Barnes.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now for the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Flynn against Brogdon. Drives to the hoop, and that one is hammered home.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Trent against Simon. And another shot. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Trent. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. And here is Simon. 13 points in the game. Grant gets to Ayton. Back to Grant. 5 to shoot. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Grant. 16 points for... DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Flynn dishes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Henderson's checked in for Portland. A nice shot by Simon. Simons has got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Flynn. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Eaton. Trent goes in. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 12. Trent finds Achua. Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint. That's nice.
Flynn against Henderson. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Trent outside. Pass to Flynn from outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Henderson outside. Here's Kamare. Henderson outside. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Trent. Boucher passes to Flynn. And that one drops. Flynn's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 10. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Henderson, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kamara, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Into the lane.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Simons with the ball. On the floor for Portland. Walker out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Sharp missing.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Pass to Kamare and stolen by Barnes. Williams with the block. Simons against Schroeder. And it's Simons missing. Raptors trail by 13. Passes it to Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Walker.
Matisse Thybulle.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Simons, the pass to Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And defensively, they are on their... every time the ball comes inside.
Schroeder outside. Here's Anunoby. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
And it's Simons off the drive. It's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Poke loose. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Kamare. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Siakam. And another basket for Toronto.
The pull-up jumper, an important part of Siakam's game. All right, Pascal, we see you.
Simons against Schroeder. Over to the wing. Here's Sharp. Off target. From three-point range. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And it's Simons off the drive. Here's Sharp. Connects from three-point range.
Just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Back to Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Williams. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Schroeder against Simons. Barnes outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Canada's best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side Crew.
Rocket Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. So for the Trailblazers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Raptors with the ball. Raptors trail by 11. The pass to Barnes. And here is Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. He is looking for Pirtle and finds him. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Grant surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. Passes it to Anunoby. Looking to get it going.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brogdon kicks to Grant. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, the quick hands of Dennis Schroeder to create the havoc defensively and get a steal.
Anunoby against Brogdon. Out to Henderson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Toronto calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Henderson against Schroeder, right wing. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. A second chance effort. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Raptors trail by 14.
2 minutes. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Second team foul. Into the lineup.
Schroeder against Henderson.
Robert Williams.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It's on Scoot Henderson.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Henderson. Schroeder hits them both. 1:51 left in the game. Here's Sharp. Now the feed to Murray. Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Anunoby. Another shot. Kept alive. Williams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The drive by Siakam. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Blazers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness? And all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Siakam's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Now, here's Sharp. to the middle. Here's Williams. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. Barnes down low. Murray on him. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Schroeder. Williams kicks to Murray. And Pirtle pulls it down. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
On the wing, Anunoby. For three, Siakam. Walker with the rebound. Here's Sharp. Misses. So the Trailblazers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...